SIMULCAST. 안 되는 걸까? 왜 그런 거야? I'm okay just the way I am. I'm okay with what I do. 지금이 들어도 상관없는데 이 끝이 없는 조언들 너만은 necessity. 고맙지만 고맙지 않은데 You know I don't want to know. I don't want no more, no more. I don't want to know. Gotta get up now. Gotta get up now. I don't have to know. Gotta get up now. Get up, yeah. Everybody says 나의 꿈을 찾아. Right here, right now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 덜이 찾으면 안 되는 걸까? 왜 그런 거야? I'm okay just the way I am. I'm okay with what I do. 지금이 들어도 상관없는데 이 끝이 없는 조언들 너만은 necessity. 고맙지만 고맙지 않은데 You know I don't want to know. I don't want no more, no more. I don't want to know. Gotta get up now. Gotta get up now. I don't have to know. Gotta get up now. Get up, yeah. I'm okay. I'm okay. Just the way I am. You know I'm okay. I'm okay. Just the way I am. You know It's so easy for me to say what I'm thinking. It's so obvious for you, my heart keeps beating.
It's exactly 36 minutes after the hour 8 o'clock, and you are listening and watching to the Vooka Breakfast Show. My name is Moeketsi, my man, and I am running solo on this beautiful Wednesday morning. I know we have started the stream late. Apologies with that because we had some technical difficulties, but we always make sure that our team on the background works to make sure that you get your daily dose of positivity. So I know that we have started later, but you know that the vibe does not stop because it's Wednesday. It's very important for us to be present to get rid of the midweek slump. So I want you to be with me as we are enjoying and of course kickstarting this beautiful morning of ours. You know that you can always connect with us on all social media platforms. Right now, we are only doing audio only stream. Sorry to people who were expecting visuals, but don't worry, we will be back tomorrow bringing you your daily dose of positivity with some good visuals, because that's what we always do. We try to enhance experience of you watching the Vooka Breakfast Show. But don't worry, we've got you covered with everything that you need to know so that we can be be all informed with what is happening. So all I need you to do is to connect with us on our social media platforms. We are Vooka Breakfast Show, and the WhatsApp line is open, of course, for calls. Let's talk, let's engage, and let's stay informed. The WhatsApp line is open for calls and for voice note. You can simply dial 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. If you are listening on YouTube, you can simply use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show so that you can lock yourself in as someone who is present, because you know that we always have registers everywhere we go to say, hey Mo, hey Vooka team, I am locked in and I am listening. So I can't wait to hear what you guys have for us this morning. There's so much, of course, that we always unpack for you each and every morning, and some of the things that we share, we also want to hear from you. What are your thoughts? What are your sentiments? Because they really do stimulate how we think, how we do things, right, on our day-to-day basis. So talk to me, as my WhatsApp line is open and ready to take in those calls and those voice notes. So let us enjoy this beautiful morning. I am, of course, starting to get rid of my midweek slump. I hope that wherever you are, where you are listening from, you are also getting rid of your midweek slump. It's 39 minutes after 8 o'clock. And what I'm going to do right now is to take a short break. And then when I come back, I give you all of your latest news of what you really need to know, what is going on in Mzansi and, of course, internationally. And I'm leaving you with the great sounds of the one and only Bagel, Monopoly Money. It's a good sounds from Bagel, Monopoly Money. It's time for your latest news headlines on what you need to be filled in on this morning. Starting off with our first headline, a committee split on Ramaphosa's testimony before the SAPS panel. Parliament's ad hoc committee is split on whether President Cyril Ramaphosa should testify in person as it investigates alleged political interference and corruption within the SAPS. During a virtual meeting, MPs debated the format of witness appearances, with names now sent to the legal team for review before decisions are finalized. On your second news headline, a full probe launched into Doornfontein explosion incident. Johannesburg MMC for Public Safety Dr. Mgcine Chwaku confirmed a full investigation into the Doornfontein explosion that injured 4 people when a transformer blast caused a wall collapse in a student housing. Authorities have evacuated the building, secured the area, and assured residents that surrounding the structures are safe. Investigators will inspect the transformer and check for possible underground gas lines while working around the clock to determine the cause. On your last news headline, South Africa's Israel stance threatens AGOA trade benefits. South Africa's clash with Israel has reached Washington, where Trump administration is considering a punitive measure without severing ties. Analysts warn Pretoria could face exclusion from the African Growth and Opportunity or targeted sanctions against the ANC and opposition leaders. Though blanket sanctions are unlikely, the dispute stems from South Africa's ICJ case and Parliament's vote to close on Israel embassy, escalating tensions into a new test of law, trade, and diplomacy. Reciprocal expulsion of diplomats and accusation of protocol breaches have deepened the fallout, raising risk for South Africa's trade benefits and international standing. That's all for your news headline. Now let's give you your sports headline into what is happening on the sporting world. Starting off with the rugby news, the Springboks 2027 Rugby World Cup fixtures and venues have been revealed. The World Rugby confirmed the 2027 Rugby World Cup schedule in Australia with matches across 8 venues. The Springboks open against Italy and Adelaide on the 3rd of October, then face Georgia in Brisbane on the 10th of October and Romania and Perth the 17th of October. A new round of 16 format begins on the 23rd to the 24th of October, followed by quarterfinals in Sydney and Brisbane. Semi-finals on the 5th to the 6th of November and the final at Stadium Australia, Sydney on the 30th of November. Coach Rassie Erasmus emphasized detailed planning, noting travel challenges between Perth and Sydney as the Boxers aim for a 3rd consecutive title. Heading over to your national sporting news. On football news, Mamelodi Sundowns coach provides latest on Williams and Saling returns. Sundowns coach Cardoso confirmed Ronwen Williams' absence is due to a minor syndrome, not a muscle injury, and hopes he'll return soon. New signings, Saling is recovering well and could debut within weeks, while Ndamane and Brian Leon are already in good conditions after AFCON and pre-season matches respectively. On your last sporting headline, on marathon, Jabu Mbuli pleads with corporate companies to support the Soweto Marathon. Bank in supporting the race following the Two Ocean Marathon 60% prize money increase. He hopes to raise Soweto's prize purse from 250,000 rand to 300,000 rand plus, but admits past infighting discouraged partners. Mbuli insists lessons have been learned and believes the 1st of November 2026 event at Nasrec still has a huge growth potential, with athletics South Africa confirming its return to early November slot. That's all we have for you this morning. We will come back if any of the development come through these news headline. For now, you can share with us your thoughts using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show or send us your voice note on 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. 46 minutes after the hour 8 o'clock, we're going to take a short break, and then when we come back, we unpack everything that has to do with getting rid of our midweek slump. If, of course, you are someone right now who is outside experiencing weather across South Africa, let us just give you some of the updates on what to expect or what is happening currently right now. If you are in Cape Town, you're going to be experiencing 23 degrees Celsius, and the highest is going to be 24 degrees Celsius throughout the day. And then in Durban, you're going to be experiencing 30 degrees Celsius, and your highest will be 34 degrees Celsius with some scattered clouds. If you're in Pretoria, it's going to be 22 degrees Celsius with some clear skies. In Bloemfontein, it's going to be feeling like 26 degrees Celsius throughout the day. And right here in Soweto, the heart of Johannesburg, we are experiencing currently 22 degrees Celsius with some clear skies. If you're in Khayelitsha, you're going to be experiencing 22 degrees Celsius, and your highest will be 23 degrees Celsius with some clear skies. And if you're in Johannesburg, you are experiencing currently 21 degrees Celsius, and your highest for the day will be 22 degrees Celsius with some clear skies. And then moving on into our market rates, looking into what is going on the February 4th this morning. Let's see how the rand is doing with other currencies out there. Starting off with the US dollar. The dollar is currently trading 15 rand 95, and then the Great British pound is currently trading at 21 rand 83 cents, and then the euro is currently trading at 18 rand 82 cents, and then heading over to the Japanese yen, it's currently trading at 10 cents, and then for the Australian dollar, it's currently trading at 11 rand 18 cents. Lastly, the Chinese yuan is currently trading at 2 rand 30 cents. And then heading over to our commodities, looking at gold, it's currently at 43,500, and Brent crude oil is at 1,550. That's all we have for your market rate on this beautiful morning. We will come back same time, same place to give you your current market rate. For now, you know that getting rid of the midweek slump is always something that is difficult to do. So what I'm going to do is read some of the chapters from the book Further Insight by Robin Wheeler, Being Yourself for a Living. We have went through Monday, we have went through Tuesday, and now it's Wednesday. We know that a lot of people, they stress out about living the same way over and over again, to a point that it becomes a cycle. It just becomes one of the methods of acquiring knowledge, which is the method of acquiring tenacity. One of the methods of acquiring knowledge is tenacity, right? And tenacity is, of course, when you keep on doing the same thing, or when you keep on believing on something until it becomes the truth. Whether it's a lie, you keep on believing on that thing, right? So with me right here, I have a book from Robin Wheeler, Being Yourself for a Living. Robin Wheeler says, if you can see names for what they are and then see past them, you will begin to really see and really be. And then, of course, on the chapter of judgment, the first paragraph reads as follows. It says, judgment happens in the mind. High court judges allegedly eliminate all emotions from their decisions and make calls about other people by the book, using logic, linearity, and legal constructs. All mind-made. They are held in high social regard when they are in fact the pinnacle of social madness. That is what Robin Wheeler is saying on his book, Further Insight, Being Yourself for a Living. We will continue reading the chapters because you know that on this beautiful Wednesday, we have what we call Mind Basket. So anything that you want to contribute for someone who is listening, you can write through on the comment section by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. I see we have our first comment for the morning, and apologies to everyone who has just tuned in right now because we had some difficult technical technicals, right? So everything is sorted right now, and we are good to go. And of course, continue to give you that daily dose of positivity. Z came through saying a very good morning, Vooka Nation, the Underground Radio DB and family, and the breakfast team Sevugila on this sunny Wednesday, and wishing you all a blessed day. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. A very good morning to you, Z. Hope that you're having a great morning to yourself too, right? Of course, as mentioned, that still unpacking some of the contents that can help you to go through your day. Right, what I'm gonna do is to take another short break, and then I will come back, of course, to unpack. It is 54 minutes after the hour 8 o'clock. I will be back, leaving you with the great sounds of Zion Ruzen saying higher self.
Seem like every captain gotta maintain the cap. You can make change, don't change for that. Tell the whole truth, get paid for that. Bet you never fall off, you was made for that. You gotta be who you really be, shine from the inside. Cause they ain't really who they say on the outside. You gotta be who you really be, shine from the inside. Cause they ain't really who they say on the outside. Slide around the city with my day one. I ain't gotta worry cause they A1. Wasn't in the field then you can't come with us. My little shorty going stupid, going straight dumb with us. I'm a big time, still humble in the hood. Gotta keep it positive on nothing but the good. When I'm on vacation, I be stunting like I should. Got a real queen falling, she gon' stumble on the wood. And I still be doing business with my brother down. And I know that if I got it, I'ma cover them. And I know that if I need it, they gon' give it back. Gotta practice what you preaching, I be living that.
It's of course the great sounds of Xavier Rusan, higher self. 5 minutes till we hit 9 o'clock on the dot. You're still listening to the Vooka Breakfast Show. My name is Moeketsi, my man, and I'm running solo on this morning. It's audio only stream. Sorry we couldn't give you visuals, and sorry we started later because of course we had some of the problems, but now everything is fixed. We are ready to, of course, get rid of the midweek slam.
You gotta be who you really be, shine from the inside.
I mean, if you had me read a passage from the book of Robin Wheeler, further insight, being yourself for a living. I mean, one would say, okay, I hear you, Mo, but sometimes if you have to be realistic by being yourself for a living, I mean, would I be able to pay myself? Right? I mean, being yourself for a living, we have to start by defining what is a living, right? I mean, there's a standard of living outside that society has created for ourselves. The government have created rules, right? They have created this hierarchy of how you need to conduct yourself. Morals, anything that has to do with making sure that the society is grounded and there is peace amongst all of the people, right? I mean, being yourself for a living comes with a lot of things because people think about taking care of themselves and not only physically, because there's so many aspects of you taking care of yourself. There is mentally, right? There's physically, there's psychologically, emotionally. So it takes a lot to really be yourself for a living. Yes, you are living, but there's so many things, factors and variables that contribute to you being yourself and portraying yourself in outside society, because society demands you to be a certain person, and that is tiring. I know that a lot of people have been trying and they are still trying, but there's always answers. There's always answers when it comes to everything that has to do with you being yourself, right? So I want to know, talk to me by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show, or you can send me a voice note right now and confirm with me if is it really nice being yourself for a reason. I mean, for other people, they were never taught to be themselves, so they would rather copy someone else's life, live through other people's life, because they don't clearly know themselves from deeply, right, from the roots, your true identity of who you are. I mean, culture is a way of living. It's teaching us to know who we are, where we come from. So do I need to connect the dots? Ask elders, in terms of what is it that I need to do in order for me to know who I really am. Because people will come and they will argue that I believe creating the life that I'm comfortable in, it's not really taking away from what culture is trying to do. But elders come in and say, no, culture really plays a very important role on who you are. So you should know your roots. You should know where you come from. Do you agree with that? I mean, there are so many things that we argue and debate as a society as a whole, right? But now, different methods, different evaluations are being brought forward for people to analyze, for people to also consume and come up with their own thesis, come up with their own variation of how they would really like to look at this thing, right? Personally, I feel like experience, if you have it, but people need to create a path for people to experience. You can't just be someone who comes in and live your life the way you think, because no one is born with a manual. Our manual is seeing other people living, because the behavioral science talks about how people look at other people, how they observe their behavior. So being yourself for a living is what Robin Wheeler is trying to talk about, right? So going back to the chapter of judgment, he goes on and says, they are at the top of the dysfunctional heap, at the bottom of the inverted pyramid of sanity. They preside over others, which no vaguely wise and compassionate person could ever do. They believe in the law, which any fool can see straight through. They spend decades pursuing their aspiration of public power disguised as a societal service, all the way renouncing their ordinariness. A wise person would not last a day as a judge. Set the prisoner free. This person has endured enough punishment from his actions already. They would say, this person needs love and support, therapy and healing, not prison. They would also add, with a wise person as a judge, there would be little, if any, paperwork. They would watch in the presence, just witness as the problem resolves itself before them. Any action on their part would arise spontaneously, as they would take no credit. No reams of paper, no analysis, no systems, no lawyers, and no needle expense, no titles or wigs. Most important, there will be no aggravating of the problems and no perpetuating of the system that causes them in the first place. Really interesting and thoughtful, profound words from Robin Wheeler. Right, so let me know what you think. Temimne came through on the comment section saying, a very good morning, Vooka team of Vooka Nation and Underground Radio DB and team. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. Hashtag Sivugile on a beautiful sunny Wednesday. Hashtag rise and shine. Indeed, rise and shine. I hope that you're having a very beautiful Wednesday morning. We are getting rid of the midweek slump, and it is a road to a beautiful weekend. A lot of people, they are looking forward to the weekend. They are looking forward to tomorrow and a Friday. You know that we always are here to help you with anything that you need. So stay with us and connect with us throughout our social media platform. She comes through again saying, hashtag happy blessed Wednesday. Stay safe and take care of yourself. This message also applies to everyone who is listening and watching from wherever they are. Take care of yourself and stay safe. We know that for a lot of people, it's no longer safe. So make sure that you are extra cautious wherever you are going. Happy 212 episode. We will keep on going. Nothing will stop us. Right? Nothing will stop us unless we stop breathing. That's the only way we can say, yes, we have been stopped. But as we continue breathing and we continue sharing this daily dose of positivity, everything will keep on going. It's 3 minutes after the hour, 9 o'clock. What I'm going to do, of course, once again, is to take a short break, pay my bills, and then come back with more. You know that I always bring you things that are very interesting, things that you don't know in your life. It's time to learn new things. You can't be knowing things that you only know. Of course, you need to know things that I know, and I want to know things that you know. If you want to share those things with me, please come on the comment section or call me right now and let me know that Mo, as much as this is the Mind Basket Day, this is what you guys are supposed to know. Right? Do that. WhatsApp line is open for voice notes and for calls. 060-493-3226. At 060-493-3226. Leaving you with the great sounds of Victor Lundbeck. What would I do?
What's up, fam? You're chilling with your boy Moeketsi, my man, aka Max for maximum temperature. I am the son of Mother Nature. Let's go.
My name is Naomi P. Umkabayi, Gamakusazana.
Hang out with myself, the one and only MOOCEE English. My name is Lucy Mist.
Still, of course, highlighting some of the profound words from the book Further Insights by Robin Wheeler, Being Yourself for a Living. That's where he talks about playfulness. As you grow up, seriousness takes over your life. Before we know it, we are paying off houses and cars and doing things we don't agree with in jobs we don't like for people we don't respect. We look around and we have sold our souls, and there seems to be no way back. Where is the freedom of youth? It is buried under the layers of nonsense we have gathered from society along the way. It is lost in the choices we have made as we have grown older, but not up. However, it is still there. And the question is, what are we doing to make sure that all of that is being tackled? Those challenges are being brought forward for people to understand. It's 7 minutes past 9, and what I'm going to do right now, of course, is go straight to some of the things that you have never even heard of in Today in History.
We are live. Durban Streets, what's poppin'?
The favorite morning crew
On the Vooka Breakfast Show. Yo, check this out.
Durban Streets, what's poppin'?
It's the Vooka
Vooka Breakfast Show.
Monday to Friday.
All right, you know, when it comes to historic moment, there are some of things that have happened, whether you love entertainment, whether you love politics, whether you love, anything that has to do with history. Right, we have those historic moments that we always share with you. So today in history, in 2020, a radio personality, Rush Limbaugh, is presented the Presidential Medal of Freedom by Donald Trump during the State of the Union address. On this day, conservative radio host Rush Limbaugh was awarded the Presidential Medal of Freedom by Donald Trump during the State of the Union address, just one day after announcing his stage 4 lung cancer diagnosis. The honor, presented by First Lady Melania Trump in surprise moment, recognized Limbaugh's decades of influence in American media and politics, though it sparked both praise and criticism across the country. People will always talk whether you are given a Medal of Honor, right? I mean, you are someone who is just living their life. You are a good person to the community, and then the chancellor decides to give you the medal of becoming a good citizen, a good community member. Then Mams Banbani comes and say, wow, why are you being given a medal of being a good community members? Aren't we good community members? No, they didn't give it to you. They gave to the next person. Right, so people will always talk. Whatever that you do, I mean, we are all wearing a Medal of Honor. It doesn't mean because it's not physical, you are not appreciated. Don't worry. All of us have Medal of Honors on our necks walking daily. So walk with pride and enjoy that Medal of Honor that you have been given, which is life. Of course, right? Of course, on another things. On some of the things that took place in today in history, in 1997, O.J. Simpson found liable in the death of Ron Goldman and Nicole Simpson in a civil court action. On this day, O.J. Simpson was found liable in a civil trial for the wrongful deaths of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ron Goldman. I mean, I know that a lot of people do love O.J. Simpson. Did you know this? With the jury awarding the victims' families a total of $33.5 million in damages. This verdict came less than 2 years after Simpson criminal acquittal, marking one of the most striking contrasts in American legal history. So, this day in 1997, O.J. Simpson was found liable in the death of Ron Goldman and Nicole Simpson in a civil court action. And then lastly, 2015, Post Malone uploads his debut single, White Iverson, to his SoundCloud account. Post Malone uploaded his debut single, White Iverson, to SoundCloud, a move that quickly went viral and marked the beginning of his rise to fame. The track, inspired by basketball star Allen Iverson, showcased his blend of rap and melodic hooks, eventually leading to millions of streams and a record deal with Republic Records. Very interesting if you are in the music industry or you love these American hip-hop artists. So many things are happening out there, and they have happened, of course. That's all we have for today in history. Hope you have learned something, because we always wish that people walk away with some of the information that they can share with other people out there, or maybe enhance your research skills, because there is more to this information. I mean, the one of O.J. Simpson, I know that there is a lot of conversation of how he was implicated in the matters and how everything just panned out to be. But don't worry, we will of course have those moments. But if you can just come through and tell us that, hey Mo, I felt bad when I had that about O.J. Simpson, but oh well, we move. It's life. Families were paid. I mean, imagine being paid $33.5 million US, right? I mean, that's a lot of money, but we know that there is no money that's going to replace a soul of a person. If you have taken someone who means a lot to me, there's no amount of money that you can pay me so that I can understand that you have taken someone who was close to me. Right? So let us know what you think by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. As you know that today is the 4th of February. We are getting deep into the month of love. I feel like this month of love is quick. Or are people tired of loving? Like, are people really tired of loving? Because if the month is going to fly like this, that means something is wrong, guys. Like, something is wrong, right? So is the month of love loving on your side? Are you experiencing love, or people are waiting for Valentine's Day to show you some love? Oh, it's bad. It's really bad. I mean, please question your relationship or question your friends if they only show you love on the 14th of February, because that means they are forced to loving you. We know that we are 10 days away from Valentine's Day, and people are starting to prepare the plans of what they are going to do. Why don't we do that each and every time when we have spare time? I mean, Valentine's will be on a Saturday, which is the 14th of February. Yeah, you think that a lot of people will be home, but it's shocking that a lot of people work during weekends, right? It is optional, of course, but they find themselves working. And I know a lot of them will avoid, celebrating Valentine's because it comes with a lot of pressure. If you're in a relationship, Valentine's is coming, you just find yourself in a lot of unnecessary pressure. You want to buy those plastic flowers. You want to buy the mugs that are written "I love you forever." I mean, you know that I love you. Why should a mug, show signs of me loving you? So Valentine's is just a day of celebrating love, but we know that each and every day we celebrate love. So today is the 35th day of the year. We are 35th inside of 2026. Yesterday, we were like, Happy New Year. This is the first day. This is the second day. But we are on the 35th day, and we are left with 330 days left in the year and 48 weeks remaining. Right? So it shows that we still have a lot of days that we can work on ourselves. Because today we're talking about being yourself for a living. Are you yourself, or are you still studying yourself? Are you still trying to find yourself in order to connect the dots to say, this is who I am, and no one is going to take that away from me? Talk to me if you feel like being yourself is taking a lot from you. I mean, if you have kids, do you continue being yourself? Because, for some of us, we are angry people, right? Do you continue to become an angry person when you have kids now? For some people, they are happy people. Do you continue to become a happy person when you have kids, when you get a job? If any changes come to your life, do you continue being yourself for a living? Know thyself, one of the profound words that we have ever had. If you haven't had it, now you know, and now you have had it from the Vooka Breakfast Show. 16 minutes past 9, it is the timer. Let me take a short break, and then when you come back, there are days that we always celebrate and aim to be informed with some of the things that you didn't know. So don't worry, I've got you covered. Let me take a short break, pay my bills, and then we will be back. Leaving you with the great sounds of Tusabi Lua. It's a morning with high energetic vibes right there. Hope that you're also kickstarting this beautiful morning on a very high energetic note with the Vooka Breakfast Show. My name is Moeketsi, my man, and I'm happy and excited to be with you. We only, of course, left with 40 minutes till we hit 10 o'clock on the dot. So talk to me, connect with us by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. Right now we are live. We're doing only audio only stream. Right. So if of course you want to listen to audio only every time because you don't get the time to sit down and watch, you can simply download the app, Underground Radio app. If you're using our iOS, just go to App Store. If you're using Android, just go to Play Store and type Underground Radio app and install the app. If you want to listen through website, it's undergroundradiodbn.co.za. 21 minutes past 9, it is the time. And let me just walk you through into what we are celebrating today, because there's always national and international celebrations that are always being celebrated worldwide and nationally. Getting straight into the first one that we have for this morning is I Heart Horror Day. I Heart Horror Day. I know you're asking yourself. I'm also asking myself the same question, because I feel like I didn't get this kind of information. Yes, I read about this, but now I was asking myself, what is this all about? What is going on? And who is celebrating such days? I Heart Horror Day. What comes to your mind when you hear of something that's called I Heart Horror Day? So let's get into what this day is all about and where, of course, it's being celebrated. I Heart Horror Day is an annual celebration of the horror genre, held every February, where fans dive into the thrills of scary movies, eerie events, and community gatherings. It mixes spooky fun with creative appreciation, often featuring costume contest, themed festival, and charity tie-ins. So if you're someone who loves horror, right, so this day is normally celebrated on February to, just to commemorate and celebrate what horror movies have been doing. I mean, it's not all about the cinematic moments that you see, but it's the writing that goes behind the horror movies that make them, to look suspense, to look very, very horrifying. I mean, I'm not a horror fan, right? If you are someone who loves watching horror, I don't know why you do that. Like, why would you watch horror movies, guys? Because I feel like horror movies, all they do is just to bring trauma into your life. Like, imagine sleeping after watching a horror movie. Like, what are you hoping for? That's the question that I'm asking. Like, what are you hoping for? Right? I'm not judging and I'm not saying anything about people who watch horror movies. Yes, you watch horror movies, you love horror movies, but why would you just watch a horror movie at 11 at night before you even go to sleep? Why do you do that? Right? But there are people who do, and they celebrate. I mean, I don't know how many horror movies that I've watched, but one of the horror movies that I've watched, I found it to be a very interesting movie. It was 13. Is it 13 or 14? Yeah, there's this movie. It's a horror movie of this guy, getting into a building, and he can't escape the building. Like, he's trying. He even tries to jump out of the window. So while he tries, to walk by the wall on the window, the wall keeps on expanding. I'm like, Jesus Christ, what is going on right here? Right? It was a very interesting movie, just that I forgot the title. But one of the horror movies, because South Africa also has ventured into horror movies. I remember watching Tokoloshi and I remember watching 8. Yeah, if you don't know 8, just go type 8 South African horror movie. It features, I don't know his real name, but we know him as Biza from Stockville, right? He's there, portraying this character of owning a Tokoloshi that goes and hunts people in the village and, destroys people's farms and things like that, right? So sometimes it's all about the storyline of what a horror movie does, not ripping people's bodies apart, man. That's wrong. But today is I Heart Horror Day, right? That's being celebrated today. One of the days that's being celebrated is Facebook's birthday. Facebook's birthday is celebrated on this day, marking the day in 2004 when Mark Zuckerberg and his Harvard roommate launched the Facebook, a student directory that quickly grew into the world's largest social media platform. What began as a campus project now connects nearly 3 billion people globally, reshaping communication and advertising, activism, and also politics. I know that a lot of us, if you never had Facebook, or if you have a Facebook or you no longer have Facebook, but you once had Facebook, right? One of, app that has connected people worldwide, social media platform that has connected people worldwide, and it's still continuing to do so. But now the problem is the content that is being shared is just becoming too much, right? We knew Facebook as a social media platform where, positive things are being shared amongst people because you are trying to connect with people from different countries. You can't be known for doing bad things. You can't be known for posting bad things, right? So Facebook is celebrating its birthday. This day it was launched. And if you want to know the story of Facebook, I think you should watch a movie called The Social Media. Yeah, that is the social media where they are, depicting the story of how Facebook started. Because apparently they say Mark Zuckerberg stole the idea, right? But hey, we don't know the full story. Whatever happened, it happened. Here it is. It is the biggest platform that has connected billions and billions of people worldwide. So that is what we have for you in terms of the national celebrations, a day that are being celebrated today on the 4th of February. And then looking at the inventions that have been invented, of course, because each and every time products are being invented, right? And each and every time there's new invention to improve our ways of living. So today we are looking at a Revolve Air. So a Revolve Air was invented by Italian designer Andrea Mussolini as the world's first foldable wheelchair specifically designed for air travel, offering a compact, user-friendly solution that saves up to 60% more space when folded. Right? You can't see the picture, but I'm looking at this thing. It is a wheelchair. Right? It is a wheelchair. It looks like a wheelchair, but it's a smart wheelchair. It's a foldable wheelchair. We know that for people who use wheelchairs, sometimes when you get to a place, your wheelchair is not foldable and you are forced to leave it outside and sit on a chair for more hours. But we hope that these kind of inventions reach more people out there so that they can use and make their life easy. Right, so that is some of the inventions that we have for you for this morning. And then lastly, that there are people who are always growing up, whether it's a celebrity, whether it's the friend of a show, whether it's me, whether it's one of the Vooka Nation members. We always aim to celebrate your birthday and celebrate you as you are, right? The life that have brought life onto others. So today, who is growing up? Starting off with the first South African celebrity that we have right here. He's known for hosting people who say controversial things in his podcast recently. He started very well when artists came in to talk about their life, their music careers, but now it's starting to take a very huge shift where controversial things are being said and it's facing backlash. I'm talking about the one and only Eltido. Was born today in 1982 and Eltido is turning 44 years. Eltido is a South African hip-hop recording artist from Alex in Johannesburg. He was a kid who dreamt of living in Sandton, of living in those, luxurious places and having his own home where he would make sure that each and every young person who follows and idolize him will look up to him. So, as of right now, we know that Eltido is not married to anyone because he once kissed a guest in his show. Why would you kiss someone in your show if you are married? Right? that told us that no, okay, El Tito does not have a girlfriend, or El Tito is not married. But we'll never know, because some people, they don't disclose their marital status. So, interesting fact about El Tito is that he achieved major commercial success in South Africa as an independent artist without being signed to a big record label. A rare feat in the local hip-hop industry. We know that the young hip-hop cats, they're always looking for a recording company so that, they can get themselves into the game, into the industry, right? So what he has done, it's a landmark. It's something that a lot of young people, young artists who are coming into the block that can learn, right? So El Tito has done that, and we wish that his knowledge and way of making it in the music industry will of course reach a young person out there, and they will get motivated and do something big out of their own career. And then nextly we have Lauren Ash. Lauren Ash is an actress who is best known for her soul as Dinah in the NBC sitcom Superstore. As of right now, she is not married to anyone. An interesting fact about her, Lauren Ash was already decorated comedian, winning 2 Canadian Comedy Awards before Superstore fame. And she is turning 43 years old. Happy birthday to her. Happy birthday to El Tito. Lastly, we have Alexia Putellas. Alexia is a Spanish midfielder who has won multiple Copa del Reina and Primera Division titles with Barcelona. As of right now, she is not married and continuing her football career. Interesting fact about her is she made history in 2021, winning UEFA, a Ballon d'Or, and FIFA Best Awards all together. And she is turning 32 years old. So happy birthday to her. If you are listening right now, you know anyone who is growing up, please send them a shout out by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. And you can call in or send a voice note wishing them a huge happy birthday. But of course, as the Vooka Breakfast Show, to everyone who is growing up, we would like to say to you,
happy birthday! Woohoo! Yeah! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hooray!
hip hip hooray, all of the best, and we hope that you enjoy your day if you are growing up, of course. You know that we always have some of the interesting things that are happening in social media. What is trending on our social media? We're going to be I'm going to be filling you in when I come back from this short break. All I need you to do is to buckle up, but don't go anywhere. Don't switch the dial.
What's up, fam? You chilling with your boy Moeketsi, my man, aka Max for maximum temperature. I am the son of Mother Nature. Let's go.
My name is Naomi P.
Hang out with myself, the one and only MOOCEE. My name is
set it off like a gunplay. Oh my, yeah. Talk of the city with the body. Always getting praised like it's Sunday. She said, baby, what you gonna do about it? Loving your vibe, girl. That energy got me going. Yeah, that thing's so vibrant. I wanna know if you can give me the key.
Giving you the great sounds of Amaru, Ewe, yeah. And before that, we played You Proud by Gams, Amandla. It's 39 minutes after the hour, 9 o'clock. And as promised, I'm going to fill you in with some of the trending news that you have missed and that you can look into. Of course, on what is trending right now and recently in South Africa is Trevor Noah hosting the 2026 Grammy Awards. And lastly, I'm going to come back and fill you in on what Relebohile Mofokeng has been doing, of course, because a lot of people were doubting his performance. And yesterday and, few past games, he has been showing his improvement and wanting to be one of the best players in SA football.
Yeah, yeah. All I need is you. All I need is you. Ewe muleji, you right next to me. Moji mule na vanemia ila. Vanemia ila. Ewe muleji, mami venaki. Moji mule na vanemia ila. Vanemia ila. Loving your vibe, girl. That energy got me going. It's my baby. That thing's so vibrant. Keys to your heart, baby girl. Ewe muleji, you right next to me. Moji mule na vanemia ila. Vanemia ila. Ewe muleji, mami venaki. Moji mule na vanemia ila. Vanemia ila.
Trevor Noah is facing backlash after hosting the 2026 Grammy Awards. He posted on his Twitter page saying it was hell of a night. But people came in and thrown some of the comments from him. One of the comments read as follows. They say Trevor Noah didn't defend the nation when we needed him the most. When the country was accused with genocide by Elon and his boy, now that he's getting sued, he will get support from his friends Utinangwe and Anele. And of course, he is talking about Sizwe Dlomo and Anele Mdota. Right? He also said Sigabi Tina with a serious issue, see country. And then Lerato Pillay came through saying, you are a goat if you're going to host the Grammy Awards for 6 consecutive times. Yes, that is the only South African comedian, Trevor Noah. Right, we know that sometimes your work will come with controversial things in which people will need to understand. I mean, imagine defending your own country. I mean, your job is not to defend. Your job is to make jokes, is to make people laugh, not feed people with the political information that is going to, make 2 countries fight. Because he's big, right? He has a very huge audience that can influence a lot of things and can make things move internally. Right, so he took it to his Instagram, to his social media platforms that he was grateful for the CBS for inviting him once again to host the 2026 Grammy Awards. Right, then another last comment that we have right here from Faru saying Trevor Noah slams President Trump, saying this is my 6th and last year hosting the Grammy. I loved my time. I believe in time limits. I want to set an example for anyone who is watching the show. Leave when your time is up. Those were the words from the one and only Trevor Noah. So as mentioned, that we are going going to be looking into some of the sporting world when we come back. So don't switch the dial.
The Grammys. I've loved my time, but I believe in... This is my 6th and last year hosting the Grammys. I've loved my time, but I believe in term limits. Yeah, I wanted to set an example for anyone who might be watching the show. You know, just leave when your time is up. You know, whatever. This is...
It's 15 minutes till we hit the 10 o'clock, and still filling you in with some of the trending headlines that you have missed. Relebohile Mofokeng has found himself once again trending on South African social media platforms. He still continues to show the country and the footballers around SA that he is a blessing to Orlando Pirates team. He's still continuing to put up the best performance that he can. One of the comments came through saying Relebohile Mofokeng performance this season was like Vigro deep songs. He started slow, people thought he's done, and then all of a sudden, ding 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 ding, wow, sha! And then he brings his A game, of course, in our screens. Right, Orlando Pirates are currently at the top of the table at the Betway Premiership after a win that they were playing yesterday. So, Relebohile Mofokeng has found himself once again on people's tabloids. They're talking about him. They're talking about how this young man is still going to continue and bring the glory into Orlando Pirates. Orlando Pirates, of course, they have won so many domestic cups, but they still in a fight of winning the Betway Premiership League. Right, so people are still sending the comments. They're talking about this boy. They're talking about how he is a blessing to the team. Let me know what you think right there by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show, or send your voice note on 0604933226. That's 0604933226. Leaving you with the great sounds of Stonekeepers. The Is Light.
Whenever you're down, out in the cold, faithless and dark, your story's untold. Come take my hand and walk there with me. I know a place where we can be free. There is a light shining for you, guiding your way, helping you through. And shadows and gloom are all that you see.
It's exactly 10 minutes till we hit the 10 o'clock on the dot. And that is where we are going to be saying, I will be saying my goodbyes to you. But before I do that, you know that we always have something to give to you so that we can continue to kickstart your beautiful day on a very high energetic note. And of course, that is the one and only inspirational message that we aim to give to people to use. So the inspirational message that we have for you this morning is do what makes you happy rather than what everyone else wants you to do. Do what makes you happy rather than what everyone else wants you to do. Some very profound words for this Wednesday morning just to get rid of that midweek slump. And then another profound word came from Mother Teresa saying, if you judge people, you have no time to love them. If you judge people, you have no time to love them. It really means if you're looking at what people are doing out there and judging them for the decisions that they're making, that means you're not in a position of loving them. Imagine judging your partner. Imagine judging your kids. Because if you judge your kids, you are in no position of loving those kids. So those are very profound words from the one and only Mother Teresa. Right, continuing, of course, with giving you some of things that you can use, information that you can use. It's still hot out there, and for most people, and of course, I stand with the ones who believe that sunny days are for traveling. Go into a cool place that has a very great environment, atmosphere, those kind of things. So, we always aim to bring you places, recommend places for you to travel, right? We can't show you the picture of the places, but you can just do extra research for yourself on Google and just search Boulders Beach, right? Just search Boulders Beach. If maybe you're not working this month, you're not working next month, because we are looking at chasing where the sun is. One of the most important thing when you travel is to look at the weather of the place that you are going to be traveling to. It's very, very important, because you might say, I want to go to Europe, I want to go to England, I want to go to the US, only to find out it's cold when you get there, right? Because we live in different zones. When it's hot and sunny this side, that means in the north it's cold. So it's very important to kind of explore and find one of the places that you can visit right now in the south, whether it's the southern region of Africa or it's the South America, that you can go to visit those places, look into places that you can visit. So right here in Mzansi, we have our own, which is Boulders Beach. Boulders Beach is in Simonstown in Cape Town, and it is a world famous for its colony of African penguins, offering visitors the rare chance to swim and relax alongside these endangered species in a sheltered and a scenic bay. The granite boulders protect the beach from strong winds and waves, making it safer for families and children, while also forming part of the Table Mountain National Park Marine Protected Area. So if you need more information about when to go, how to go there, what to expect when you get there, just go on Google and search Boulders Beach. Trust me, you will never get disappointed.
So high. Oh, I'm so sorry, girl, I didn't mean to. I done messed it up again. Yeah, I'm sorry if I crossed the line. What am I supposed to do right now?
One of the comments came through from Mam Tembi saying, my favorite song, Mr. Mo. That's what we aim to do. We aim to please you. Thank you so much if you are enjoying these beautiful sounds that we always give you daily.
Try to tell what you were thinking, what you might feel for me, and I know that we
And speaking of great sounds, going back to the book that we opened the show with, the book that we are reviewing, the book that is giving us all of the motivation that we need to kickstart this beautiful morning of ours. Further Insights by Robin Wheeler, right? There's a chapter where he speaks about music, right? So let me just read the chapter of music before I close the show. He started off by saying presence is everything, and he has invested the whole of today in himself. Apart from going to the gym, enjoying meals, and taking a couple of important calls, he has been in blissful isolation in front of his computer. Here he was browsing and buying music in the last while, particularly in the past 2 years, but his whole entrepreneurial career actually, life has been a bit barren in terms of harvesting new music. For a few largely self-induced reasons, he has not had the time, inclination, or capacity to explore, buy, and listen to it enough. In the last year, he has been moving a house, handling major life changes, writing books, and recovering from exhaustion. Hell, until a few months ago, he was playing music so much there wasn't a time to receive. He was in his accepting mode now and beginning to appreciate it. He had turned off the computer tonight, but in the shower he was filled with so much energy. He had to come back to it and write. Some of the magic he downloaded is playing. There is a pile of new albums and rich compilation made especially for him, waiting to be discovered. Plus, there are heaps of CDs in the mail on their way there. A familiar state in panic has subsided. He realized that for a long time he had just been giving. This has gone away beyond an outpouring for love and energy. It had become a fearful defense mechanism. He thinks it's common creative living. When things get tough, you compensate by giving even more, which is probably already unbalanced. Then you tip into being ravished for a living, or even not for a living. You may not even be anyone. It's a painful place. He relishes writing, but it is still putting out, or a passing through, not taking it. He has got to take more in. He has begun with all this music he has gathered. It can be a long road to feeling deserving. So that's what music does to each and every one of us. It reaches the parts of the brain that words cannot. So sometimes if you really get some time, just compile a playlist for yourself. I know that there are artists that you love, listening to. Maybe ask your friend or ask anyone what's their favorite song and what song would they recommend to you. Right? That's why we always give you these great sounds so that you can enjoy, stimulate our brain, and have good conversations, because we know that only good conversations can get us far in life. With that being said, 1 minute till we head to 10 o'clock. That's where I'm going to leave it and say goodbye, Vooka Nation. Thank you so much for those who have listened throughout and have been with us and commented. See a comment from yours ladies who are coming through. Say Vooka Nation, hashtag very Vooka Breakfast Show. Happy Wednesday. I almost said very breakfast show. But from me, Moeketsi my money, aka Max for maximum temperature. I am the son of Mother Nature. Generator. Thank you so much. Take care, love yourself, and enjoy the rest of your day. Leaving you with the great sounds of Nick Caution, Emotional Trauma.
Yeah. Emotional trauma with a prima donna, gasping when she see the commas, laughing to conceal the monsters. I feel like Kanye when he lost his Donda. When my father left me, you were there to heal the pain I conquered. I never pay you back for what that meant to me. Some scars just fade physically, but never leave mentally. It's where were people spiritually connected turn to enemies, and memories turn to villain origin accessories. And I'm the bad guy yet again. Spent so much time trying to find who the victim is. It's probably both of us, but neither one is giving in. So here we go again, throwing punches at each other's ribs.
gut shot, sting like a buckshot. The pain hits deep, it's like my heart becomes a blood clot. Fuck love, fuck dots, fuck you, you're unblocked. Just to get this message, hope you get it on your bus stop. And then the bus crash, your true intentions unmasked. This should have been a fairy tale ending, but you uncast. I know it hurts bad, but you know you deserve that. We'll never have the life we once had. Hey. Emotional trauma with a prima donna. Hey, yeah. Emotional trauma with you. I got my problems with you, but I can never get away. I wish my brain had a hard drive that I could reset. Wish I made the right decisions, but it's hard to reject. Moving on, but shit, you got me on both sides of the fence. Left your mark forever, that's without a scar on the flesh. Wish that I was sick and didn't hit the bar when we met. And spent my money time with you just to be in this debt. See you happy somewhere else while I've been filled with regret. Try to find someone to blame, but it's just cause and effect. Hey. I thought that was the truth, cause nothing lasts forever, that's except for me and you. Young and unaware of all the shit that we would do. Try to make it out alive, but didn't make it through. Your parents probably hate me, but my mom still always asks if we're getting back together, even though it ended bad. Forward thinking, haunted by the habits of my past. Precious moments with you, girl, you even met my dad. And any girl after you won't ever have the pleasure. So I guess it's part of why it's hard for me to ease the pressure. So many years, so many times I can't remember, fear I'll lose them all forever. Hey, yeah. Emotional trauma with a prima donna. Yeah. Emotional trauma with you. I got my problems with you, but I can never get away.